trench line and trying to break it with the mighty power of the Soviets. I don't know how it's going to work, but you can see there's a lot of Germans all over the place right here, and we're going to try to overrun them with this massive Soviet force. It's pretty incredible here. As you can see, we are dropping smoke everywhere. Got a lot of men attacking at this point, and I think it's going to be very important to just keep up the attack. Like I said, this is a true Stalinistic attack. Stalin will kill anybody who retreats. And if we get over here to the German side, we can see they have some very nice defenses. We already hit a few of them. You can see one of the guys dead there. But especially for those of you guys that are here from the Rising Storm 2 gameplay or stream, you guys, I'm hoping you guys are going to like Graviteam Tactics, because this is one of the most realistic military games that you can find on the market today. And unfortunately, they don't do a very good job at advertising their own game, which kind of sucks. That being said, we're going to keep on firing. We've also got, as you can see, an STKFZ back there. I'm hoping that our AT guns back here can deal with it. Where are those AT guns? Here we go. I'm going to have them stop here, and I'm also going to have them target that STKFZ. But we're trying to take over 213.9. You can see our mortars are coming in, hitting this location heavily. And really, I'm trying to take this trench line, so you're in for a treat, my friends. See the Germans over here trying to fire away and stop our men, but I don't think they can stop this. This is pretty intense. Let's go ahead and get a look at Nechabilov and Prokayev. Everybody's firing away at this point. Oh, beautiful hit there with the mortar right on top of the enemy trench. And if we can take this trench, I'm going to get right into it, but we've got to take out that SDKFC. That thing is going to kill our men like nobody's business. So I'm still going to keep attacking, but we've got to be aware of the reality of the situation. We'll go ahead and actually take a look at Starodubtsev, his position. I'm going to actually have him attack here as well. Come on, Starodubtsev. Fire that pistol. That's a Makarov. One of my favorite guns in the world. Looks like we've also got some enemy rounds coming in here too. Enemy mortars too. But I just want to kill that SDKFZ. If we can kill that thing, I'm going to be very, very happy. Come on, Starodubtsev. Alright, we've got plenty of mortars here, and we've got some captives taken. Look at that. So in the trench, some of these Germans are probably going to surrender. Sure enough, look at that. We've got some German prisoners. This guy's putting his hand up. He's just like, you know what? This is not worth it. It's a little bit dangerous out here, and I think I'm going to go ahead and call it quits. I can't say I blame him, but obviously our main goal is to destroy that vehicle and to take the position. Now, we could take the position without destroying the vehicle, but it's not going to be easy. We've already got some machine gunners here doing their work. I think that's a DPS-HK. You guys can probably tell me exactly what the name is, but I believe it is a DPS-HK. Depishk. And for those of you just getting into the stream, I'm sorry I can't check out the stream immediately. I will take a look at your comments soon. But like I said before, I want to thank everybody for joining me for the Rising Storm 2 Vietnam. We had so many subscribers from there, and I hope you guys are going to blend in well with the strategy community that we already have on the website, on the channel. What we're going to try to do is play some Red Orchestra 2 to make up for it while we're waiting for the next beta. I don't know if that's going to be enough for you guys, but I hope it is, because I'll promise you this, FPS is going to be a definite part of this channel after that. I mean, I can't turn my nose down at 96 subscribers. It's freaking amazing. And we had a lot more people watching that had a good time. Let's take a look over here. We've got some German positions. Look at that. A bunch of trenches. We're basically attacking German trenches right now. And it's not easy, as you can see. They're pretty ready. They've got some MP40s. We don't have any sort of tanks or anything like that. We've just got men. But sometimes men is all you need, as long as they have a reason to fight. Shemenkin. Come on, boys. Also, don't forget about the Super Chat option, guys. We're staying away from Patreon just for a little bit. I really think the Super Chat option is somewhat better. Of course, Patreon's useful too, but I just want to kind of figure out where that money's going. I finally put my bank account on Patreon, so I want to see if it actually goes to my bank account. And oh my god, we just saw a beautiful hit right there. German is down. The power of the Red Army continues. It looks like we got a vehicle lost. That's actually probably one of our AT guns. Sure enough, it is. So they're definitely bombarding our AT guns here. but I've never had this many men. And look at that. We've got enemy Stukas attacking us. Holy shit. That is going to be a major problem. You can see the bombardment going on here. This is extreme. I mean, we are going to lose a lot of men with this. So we might need to just kind of ignore the SDKFZ, go straight for the point, and obviously go straight for the the German artillery here. That's definitely a Stuka dive bomber. And not a very happy one either. Come on, boys. Give them hell. We're going to have to try to destroy as many of the enemies as we can. We've got our own artillery coming in here on the enemy trench line. You can see some dead Germans here, but they are putting up a hell of a fight, and this is a nasty fight. I see 2 SDKFZs on the field, so they've got a lot of support. Kozhubov. Holy shit, man. Look at those planes. All Stukas. And the only reason we're getting any kills right now is the massive amount of mortars we have. We're trying to knock the Stukas out of the sky, but it's just as hard as it looks. I mean, this is not easy at all. There we go. Hit one of them, but they're bombing the hell out of us. Alright, we've got some guys over here in the field. This is a pretty safe spot from what I can see. And I wonder if they could take out that SDKFZ. As you can see, there's a German SDKFZ right here. I don't know if our men can take it out, but if they could, that would be incredible. I know they have Molotovs, but to use them, they got to get up close and personal. They could also just do so much damage to this thing. You could see it getting hit that the crew just basically bails out. I mean, that could certainly happen. And it's getting hit pretty damn hard right now. Keep it up, Iziev. Especially if we could take that gunner out from behind. Keep it up, boys. Knock this sumbitch out. This is a hell of a battle right here, I will say. Like I said, just a Soviet attack, and we've got to try to get a kill here. Mushienko, where is your Molotov, boy? There's a nice hit. I think we killed... Oh, we killed him, boys. We got that SDKFZ. It is dead. That is awesome. That thing is gone. Of course, the crew is probably going to try to get the hell out of here. And it's still moving. I mean, it's dead, but it's still moving. Got another SDKFZ all the way over here, and those Stukas continue to drop down on us and just give us hell. But we're not stopping the assault, especially not with this massive group of infantry. I'm going to go ahead and target all of the enemy infantry in these trenches. We are attacking German trenches, and one thing about the Germans, they learned from World War I, they are exceptional in the trenches. So, look at that, those Stukas dropping those bombs are scaring the hell out of our boys, but they're keeping up the fire. And once again, for those of you that are here from the actual Rising Storm 2 Vietnam gameplay, this is the kind of strategy we do on this channel. We don't screw around with, you know, strategy games that are mainstream. These are strategy games that are absolutely awesome, but they're not necessarily known in a lot of communities. We also mess with the mainstream stuff too, but we like to kind of turn things around. We like to try a lot of different things, and this is one of them. And I've never been disappointed with Graviteam tactics. It's just amazing. And so right now our goal is to take that point, 213.9, and to do that we're going to have to fight a lot of enemies. Come on, boys, fire the PPSH. Oh, shit. Commander just got wasted right there. He is gone. And you can see why. I mean, they've got an SDKFZ here. They've got a lot of men in these trenches. You can see the Germans here, pretty comfortable. They've even got some guns here, even though we don't have any tanks. Those guns, those anti-tank guns, can definitely be used against infantry. So I'm hoping that the guys here in the field can do a lot of damage. You see those little flags? Those are German commanders. And obviously taking them out is a major, major goal. So a lot of our men are going to die in this attack, there's no doubt about it. But I see this as a necessary sacrifice, which of course the Soviets did a lot of. There's a lot of sacrifices to be able to move as far as they did and to eventually reach Berlin. But we're definitely getting hit hard. Let's take a look at this guy. A true hero to the cause, just with a Mosin trying to move up on the enemy lines. Come on, boys. See if those Stukas are still there. Yeah, they sure are. And it looks like, ooh, look at this. We might actually have some of our own planes here, some Il-2s, because they're shooting at something with those machine guns. So we might be getting some assistance here, but you can see those Stukas and Messerschmitts coming in, trying to waste our boys. Let's take a look at the trenches here. I mean, there's more of our bodies down here than German bodies. That's how crazy this shit gets. But, of course, we got that destroyed SDKFZ. He's not coming back. Come on, boys. Let's get up close and personal with one of the frontline units. Isaev. Nice. I see some enemy, some rounds coming in on the enemy, I should say. And I think staying right here is very important. Staying in the field and continuing to fire. This is one of the best ways to get kills on the enemy. Obviously, that frontal attack line will keep attacking, but man, are they in trouble. Keep up the fire, boys. I hope you guys like those tracer rounds. I love them. And once again, I apologize. I can't see your comments right now. I am trying to make it through the whole battle before I take a look at the comments section. But don't forget the Super Chat option. You know, donate a few bucks using Super Chat. Really helps the channel. If you can't do that, hey, at least share the channel with your friends. And let me know, especially if you're here from the Vietnam streams and you like what you see. That's going to also make me very happy. And I promise you we're going to do some more first-person shooters on this channel. But not crappy first-person shooters. We're going to do nice first-person shooters. Actually, realistic ones. And look at that. Beautiful hit. Look at that dead German. We just got him with some explosions there, some artillery hits. We just got to keep it up. And really, the whole goal of this battle is to take 213.9. We see the airstrike. The airstrike's not going anywhere we want it to, but these units will eventually figure out what's going on. And it's mostly German Stukas, but you can see those massive explosions you're seeing there. Those are Stukas. Now, Simonov. Be careful, Simonov. Because I want him to just stop the gun right here and try to get some hits on the enemy. Come on, Simonov. A lot of commanders are getting killed, but like I said, this is basically a suicide charge to crush this German line. Eventually we will see the actual casualties of the battle. Guys like Belashapko are getting very close here. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Yes! Yes, he's dead, guys. We got the SDKFZ. He is dead. Of course, we still have to take the trenches, but that's a big start. Belashapko just got wasted. We're not giving up. Oh my gosh, look at that Stuka. They bring in such massive explosions. I'll take just a quick break, guys, so I can see your chat. That is going to also continue. And look at that. We just got some beautiful hits there. Yeah, we've definitely got some Il-2s in the sky, because they're bombing the shit out of this German location. They just blew the hell out of that SDKFZ. Look at that. I think he's still alive. There's still a gunner in there, but he probably is going to bail here. But like I said, we're trying to take 213.9. For those of you that just got here from the beginning of the battle, you have no idea the madness we've gone through. But I really, my biggest hope was that you guys that came here from Vietnam are also going to enjoy the strategy we do. Like I said, we don't play the silly shit that most people play. We don't play Company of Heroes or any of that. You know, we occasionally will play some mainstream strategy games, but we stick to the realistic stuff. We really try to keep this a military strategy channel in every sense of the word. Oh, listen to those Stukas. Oh, no, those are Il-2s, baby. Those are Il-2s, unless they're bombing their own positions to keep us back. Which, to be honest, if I saw that many Soviets, in my case, all of my men moving up here, I probably would call in airstrikes on my position, too. Better to be blown up by one of your own Stukas than have to deal with Soviet interrogation, let's be honest. It's not going to go well. Let me take... No, those are definitely Il-2s. Yep. So we definitely have some Il-2s here. There we go with their rocket attacks. Boom, baby. So we've got Stukas and Il-2s both on this battle. We also captured the point, my friends. That was what we were trying to do this whole time, is capture that point. We got it. Absolutely fucking awesome. We've got to keep attacking. We're not going to stop, although, honestly, I would like a ceasefire right now. Let's take a look just at the battlefield. We're playing as the Soviets in this battle. Look at all these dead Germans in these trenches. Although they put up a hell of a fight. When the casualties at the end of this battle come through, you guys are going to be surprised at how many men went down. At this point, I'm just kind of trying to mop up the rest. And with the assistance of those IL-2s, I think we're going to do just fine. Yeah! IL-2s, baby! Oh, look at that. Just bombing the hell out of the German lines. Come on, drop some more bombs. Oh, you can see them all getting down. Anybody outside of the trench just got vaporized. Oh, the IL-2 missed there. Oh, no, there we go. Nice. Got some nice rockets. It's about time we got some support. Get him, boys, get him. For Stalin! Now, for those of you that are actually enjoying this and want to see more, just check out my Graviteam Tactics Mius Front playlist. We actually have a German campaign going on right now. In this battle, we're playing as the Soviets, but we do have a German campaign, and it is a gruesome one, but a really fun one. So you should check that out, obviously. Now, we're going to try to take out this SDKFZ. The fact that he's stuck in this ditch, he's not really stuck there, he just positioned himself there. It gives us a little bit of a chance to take him out. I don't see a gunner on him either, so I think maybe it's just a driver. And oh yeah, we're getting some nice hits. Oh! That just wiped out the entire fucking crew. That was beautiful. Like, everybody in there just died. Every single German in there just got vaporized. Gotta love that. And the fact that they're not yet giving up shows that this is a serious, serious battle. Means that the Germans probably have more men. They might be going for a counterattack. But just look at those German trenches. We're blowing the hell out of them. Can't wait to see the casualties for this fight. This is probably one of my most vicious Graviteam battles ever. And just look at that field. Look at all of the shell holes. It's unbelievable. I actually was recording this, so I will be able to upload this later as its own battle. But this is vicious stuff. And we took some more prisoners, by the way. Some more German prisoners. They might be dead. I don't think they're going to survive the blasts. We also took out that gun. Oh, yes, IL-2. Oh, yes. Just hit the SDKFZ in the side. Is he going to survive? I think he might still be around. Yeah, he's still okay, but the gunner's dead. So the driver is just driving around in an SDKFZ with no real idea what to do. So once again, guys, if you're enjoying the channel, you can always do the super chat thing. Throw $1, $2 my way. It makes a huge difference. You really have no idea. And if you can't do that, bring some friends over here. And also, let me know on my videos, because I might not always see your stuff in the chats, and so many people are chatting, and I really appreciate that. You know, if you want me to do some Red Orchestra 2 while we're waiting for Vietnam, let me know. I love to do the first-person shooter thing now. Once again, I'll learn little by little. See our guys getting into the trench here. They're going to try to go for this German. Oh, shit! Killed both of us. So both our guy and the German are down. Actually, our guy's just wounded. You can see him moving around, but, no, I think he's dead. Holy hell. No, he's good. He's good. Get up. Yeah, pick up your Mosin, son. That's what I'm talking about. And we're still firing at that SDKFZ with the IL-2s. They had the Stukas in the first part of the battle. Now we have the air power. But they're not giving up. They're not even asking for a ceasefire right now. IL-2, get the Stuka. Get him. Nice. Look at that. Look at that. Bunch of dead Germans. Just threw another grenade just to make sure they're dead. And yeah, they're dead. And there's the German prisoners, as you can see. Yeah, he's not happy about his situation right now. But at least he's alive. Although now he's going to go to a Soviet gulag. I think he might be better off dead, to be honest. So we've held the point. At this point, we're waiting for the enemy to ask for a ceasefire. We've also got some reinforcements coming up this way. And it looks like, look at that, we've got Marinovka. So we've got a town to the east and a farm. I didn't even see this. So we're going to send our infantry over there. And there looks to be some more Germans here. So we're definitely going to attack more German trenches. But it's like an entirely different part of our army. That's what makes this game so fucking great. It's just the amount of possibilities here. So this is the German unit. Look at these guys moving up. They look incredibly determined. We got some more captives taken. Surrender, you dogs. Yep. We're going to be taking a lot of prisoners at the end of this battle. And already those tracers are flying towards the enemy. I'll take a little break here from the video. And first, I just want to see if some IL-2s will target them. But I definitely want to take a break here from the video, see what you guys are doing in the chat. Again, I thank you guys so much for enjoying this and for not just being fans of my first-person shooter shit, but also being fans of the strategy. I mean, like I said, we try to keep it real here. So Marinovka is off in the distance, a little break. We've obviously done very well in one part of the battle, but there's still some German trenches here, and these dogs must be killed. And you can see our IL-2s are coming in to do some work. Oh, you thought the fucking Messerschmitts were bad? These IL-2s are vicious. They are vicious with those rockets. They are not fans of Germans. They just come in and just strafe the enemy with those rockets and do tremendous damage. And I've actually seen some IL-2s kill some Tiger tanks. I mean, they're capable of just about anything, to be honest with you. So here we go. We've also got all the boys that survived that first round against the enemy over here. I mean, you can just see they've been through hell. They've been through hell and back. No way around it. And obviously I'm going to try to get them to continue fighting here. Also, since they're still in SDKFZ, it doesn't have a gunner on it because we killed him, but that driver still annoys me. He's just driving around in circles. We keep hitting him. You can see some anti-tank rounds bouncing off the thing, but he is determined, man. He might be trying to get up close to our men and start attacking from there. But let's take a look here. So there we go. Come on, boys. Where's our IL-2s? They're already firing at them. Come on, boys. I want to see what you guys that like the FPS, what you guys think of these games. Here comes an L2. Here comes an L2 for an attack. Come on, baby. Show my subscribers some love. Oh yeah. Oh, you could have done better than that, but still. Yeah, they've got a nice gun there. Nice 88. So now we're trying to make it to town. I can see why the enemy has not asked for a ceasefire. They still have plenty of positions, and look at that. An entirely new trench line over here. And this is just really one of the biggest battles I've had in the game. I'm not even exaggerating. It really is. So we took the farmstead. That's good. But we still have to take the farm and Marinovka East. So we're still going to continue attacking. Our boys are going to overrun these Germans pretty quickly, I think. Nice. Officer just went down. Just took out the officer right there. Still a few Germans over here alive, but they are taking cover. They don't want anything to do with this fight. Nice shooting, boys. Oh, yeah. High explosive artillery rounds right there. Imagine being in this situation. Of course, you're going to take cover even at like 400, 500 yards. You're going to try to get some cover behind these bushes because right over there, a bunch of German guns and men. Look at that beautiful PPSH in action. Love that gun. Sometimes I miss being in the United States, being able to have many weapons as you want. Although I was from New York, so I didn't exactly have that privilege. It was only when I was in Florida that I did. But, oh man, I would have loved to buy a PPSH. That would have been a nice little gun, especially with the drum round. I know, like I had a friend who had a PPSH in Pennsylvania, but he had the stick round PPSH. So I'm not even sure if a drum round is legal, to be honest with you, in the U.S. But the drum round must have been something else. It must have been tough to wield, but that many rounds, you don't really need much. Look at that enemy machine gun fire. You can see those tracers coming right at us. That's going to be pretty nasty machine gun fire. Come on, boys. Get those guns. Nice! We just got another one right there. We're definitely going to have some Steel Division. We're going to have some Red Orchestra 2 for the FPS lovers. Down. Like I said, I noticed, you know, from what you guys basically showed me with the Vietnam stream, that you guys like FPS, and I'm not going to deny you that. You know, I'm not going to deny you first-person shooters. So, while we wait for Vietnam, I'm downloading Red Orchestra 2 right now. We'll play that. And eventually, we will get into some Vietnam, of course, when they get back to another beta. You know, they said this was the last beta. They lied. It's going to be another beta. So we're not getting the full release yet. But that's okay. It's a good sign to me. It means that they care about their game. That they care about, you know, essentially the outcome of their game. They want to improve on it. To me, that's a good sign. Especially being in the gaming industry myself as a PR manager. You know, to me, it's a really good sign. It is. When a gaming company, I mean, there are exceptions. Like Diablo, Blizzard, there's a big exception there because they put that game off forever and it still was terrible. Diablo 2, or Diablo 3, excuse me, in my opinion. But if a gaming company is like, hey, listen, we need another beta, you should respect that because it's their way of saying we need to improve things and we could just release this to you right now, which in my opinion they probably could and I'd still play it all day. But they're actually saying we have a few things we need to work on, and that's something to respect. So keep that in mind, guys, please. So here we go. Look at that. We're getting that 88. I want to take that gun out. So we will accept that ceasefire just because I'm so curious to see the casualty score, and because a lot of our army is dead. Although I'm sure you guys, or I hope you guys, especially those of you that are mostly in FPS, like this strategy game. Because this was definitely my biggest battle in Graviteam Tactics, without a doubt. An infantry battle. I didn't expect it to get this crazy, but man, did it get nuts. So we're going to go ahead and accept that ceasefire pretty soon. I'm going to try to take the farm first. And if I can do that, I'll be fairly happy. Also keep in mind, in most cases, and I think this was certainly true in World War II, for every tracer round you see, 5 regular rounds are following it. So that is a serious amount of firepower. It's not just one bullet, it's like 5 bullets from one tracer round. And you can see the Germans over here. This guy is terrified. I mean, look at this. He's holding his gun up in the air. He's like, I'm going to try to shoot some Russians. And he's actually getting some pretty good shots off with that Mosin, but you can see we've blown his legs apart. He's going to try to get up and run, but I think he's going to be taken out pretty soon. So we'll probably go ahead and accept that ceasefire pretty soon here. Once again, I'm still trying to take the farm. I think once I take the farm, I'll be sufficiently satiated. My bloodlust will be satiated, and I can go ahead and accept the ceasefire. For now, though, we keep moving. Come on, boys. For Mother Russia! Hoorah! And for Oleg, of course, my Russian friend. Destroy the fascist pigs. Got some more enemy contact here. Oh, that son of a bitch. He's back. It's this guy. The driver with no gunner. He's back again. To ruin my life. This guy really is a jerk. You know, just get out of your STKFZ. I mean, at the very least, start driving off into the distance. Go back to your lines. Things aren't going well for you, obviously. Alright, we got Panchenko moving forward. He's pretty brave. He's got a chance to get really close to the enemy, throw some grenades, some Molotovs, etc. Fortunately, the Il-2s in this battle and the Stukas are all gone, so it's all up to the men at this point. And, yeah, we might have to go ahead and settle for a ceasefire. Just because you can see we've got plenty of men firing. I mean, we've got these guys under control more or less. These guys have had to walk across so many fields. We've also got reinforcements from the first part of the battle all the way on the other side. Germans retreated, guys. They retreated. We take everything. We get it all, my friends. Marinovka, the farm, everything. All these breaks. But they were both monsters. I mean, yes, of course, Stalin did bring industrialization to essentially a feudal society, which is what Russia was at the time. It really was. But he was a monster. You know, we go back into history like that. You can think of all sorts of alternative histories that could occur. I want to see the casualties of this battle so badly. Total victory, my friends. Look at this. So for us, guys, we had 120 on our side killed, 137 heavily wounded. The enemy lost 92 killed, 61 heavily wounded. Now, we knew we were going on a major attack here, so I'm not really surprised that we lost more men. But damn, that was a hell of a battle. And I'm definitely going to try to upload this as its own battle, because we had our own fight over here. Look at all those gray spots. All those gray spots are dead enemies and dead allies as well. I mean, our men just put everything into that fight. It was unbelievable, and I'm so glad you guys got to see it, because that was, I always get to stream some pretty cool stuff, and that was definitely my most vicious Graviteam battle yet. So glad we saw it, and yes, I feel like you do. I do miss the old system. I think Tank Warfare Tunisia, it's got its things, but I think they picked the wrong conflict, number one. They should have gone for a more modern conflict since they've already done World War II. And yeah, Mius front for me, it's amazing. We still have some Germans here firing. They're like, oh, this guy, what's that gun called? Can anybody name that gun? Semi-automatic. It's not a bolt-action rifle. That is a semi-automatic, and a really nice one too. I think it's a Gewehr, if I'm not mistaken, a Gewehr. And look at that. We just blew the hell out of some of these 88s. They will never be in service again, and if they are, they're going to be used by the Red Army. Glory to the Reds. But I hope you guys enjoyed that battle, and thank you so much for watching.